There are homes that impress us with their beauty, and there are homes that move us with their stories. Hidden behind an elegant stone facade on a quiet Parisian street stands an apartment that has quietly witnessed the passing of generations. It is not a palace, nor is it a famous landmark. Instead, it is something far more intimate, a family home where every generation has left behind a beautiful piece of its life. We are invited to step inside a remarkable Paris apartment where art, craftsmanship, and memory have been lovingly preserved, creating a living portrait of old Paris that continues to inspire everyone who crosses its threshold. Our journey begins on one of those peaceful Parisian streets where everyday life unfolds at an unhurried pace. Tall Haussmann buildings line the boulevard with remarkable symmetry, their limestone facades glowing softly beneath the afternoon light. Ornate wrought iron balconies display overflowing flower boxes, while traditional shutters frame elegant windows that have overlooked the city for well over a century. Unlike modern neighborhoods that constantly reinvent themselves, this street feels comfortably familiar, as though it has been patiently protecting the stories of countless families through decades of changing fashions and generations. Standing before the building, it becomes clear that its beauty lies in balance rather than extravagance. Every carved cornice, decorative molding, and carefully proportioned window reflects the architectural philosophy that transformed Paris during the 19th century. The aged limestone carries a gentle patina earned through time, while the black wrought iron balconies add delicate rhythm across the facade. Rather than competing for attention, every architectural element works together to create a timeless elegance that has become one of the defining symbols of the Parisian cityscape. Unlike apartments designed simply for convenience, this residence has remained within the same family for generations. Every owner respected the work of those who came before, choosing preservation instead of replacement. Original woodwork remained untouched, antique furnishings were carefully restored, and treasured paintings continued to occupy the very walls where grandparents, parents, and children admired them decades apart. The apartment gradually became something extraordinary, not a museum created by curators, but a living home shaped by love, patience, and quiet devotion to family heritage. As we step closer, the entrance itself offers the first glimpse of what lies beyond. An impressive wooden door, beautifully aged by time, displays intricate carvings softened by decades of careful use. The polished brass handle catches the afternoon light, while decorative stonework surrounding the doorway hints at the remarkable craftsmanship hidden inside. It feels less like entering an apartment building and more like opening the first page of a beautifully illustrated history book, inviting visitors to discover stories waiting patiently behind every room. Crossing the threshold, we leave the lively sounds of Paris behind and enter a peaceful vestibule where silence immediately changes the atmosphere. Cool marble flooring stretches beneath our feet, reflecting gentle daylight that filters through tall glass panels. Elegant wall sconces illuminate richly detailed plaster moldings overhead, while a graceful staircase winds upward with effortless sophistication. Every material has aged gracefully, reminding us that genuine craftsmanship becomes more beautiful as the years pass rather than less valuable. Ascending the staircase feels almost symbolic, as though each step carries us deeper into the family's collective memory. The smooth wooden handrail has been polished naturally by countless hands over many decades. Soft daylight pours through the stairwell windows, illuminating delicate ironwork that still displays the remarkable skill of 19th-century artisans. Every landing feels suspended between past and present, quietly connecting one generation to another through architecture that continues to serve its original purpose with remarkable dignity. Finally, we arrive at the apartment's entrance. Unlike modern doors that prioritize simplicity, this one immediately communicates character. Intricate carved panels, an antique brass lock, and beautifully preserved original hardware reveal extraordinary attention to detail. The family has carefully maintained every authentic feature, allowing the entrance to retain the same welcoming appearance it likely offered visitors many decades ago. Before the door even opens, There is already a sense that this apartment has chosen preservation over fashion, memory over modernization, and authenticity over convenience. As the door gently swings open, the apartment reveals itself not with overwhelming grandeur but with quiet confidence. Warm afternoon sunlight spills across original herringbone parquet floors, while elegant boiserie frames walls adorned with carefully collected paintings that represent generations of artistic appreciation. A marble fireplace anchors the first room, crowned by an antique mirror whose softly aged surface reflects crystal chandeliers suspended above. Fresh flowers add gentle color among heirloom furniture, reminding us that this is not a house frozen in time. It is a living home where every generation has left something beautiful behind, allowing history to remain not only visible, but deeply alive. Stepping further inside, we arrive in the Salon, a room that has quietly welcomed generations of family gatherings, thoughtful conversations, and unforgettable celebrations. Unlike modern living rooms designed around technology, this elegant space is centered on human connection. Antique Louis XVI armchairs are arranged in welcoming circles around a beautifully carved marble fireplace, encouraging conversation rather than distraction. Every chair, every table, and every carefully chosen decorative object reflects decades of shared experiences, creating an atmosphere that feels warm, graceful, and profoundly personal. The walls themselves reveal far more than beautiful decoration. Layer upon layer of carefully selected oil paintings, framed sketches, antique engravings, and family portraits transform every surface into a living archive of artistic appreciation. Rather than following a designer's plan, each piece has found its place through generations of thoughtful collecting. Together they create a visual timeline where classical landscapes, romantic portraits, and delicate still-life paintings coexist harmoniously, giving the impression that every generation has contributed another chapter to an ever-growing gallery of cherished memories. Natural light becomes one of the apartment's most remarkable design elements. Towering French windows allow golden afternoon sunlight to flood the salon, gently illuminating crystal chandeliers, gilded mirrors, and polished wood surfaces. As the light shifts throughout the day, every object reveals a different character. The soft reflections dancing across antique frames and marble surfaces create a constantly changing atmosphere, reminding us that even the oldest interiors remain wonderfully alive when embraced by natural light rather than hidden behind heavy curtains. One of the apartment's greatest treasures is not a single masterpiece but the harmony created by furniture collected over many decades. Every cabinet, writing desk, console table, and upholstered chair represents a different chapter in the family's history. Instead of replacing older pieces with fashionable alternatives, each generation carefully selected furnishings that respected the existing character of the home. The result is an interior that feels effortlessly authentic, where 18th century craftsmanship blends naturally with 19th century refinement and early 20th century comforts. Beyond the salon lies an intimate library, perhaps the most peaceful room in the apartment. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves crafted from rich walnut would embrace hundreds of beautifully aged volumes collected over generations. Leather-bound classics stand beside travel journals, architectural studies, family memoirs, and treasured first editions, creating an extraordinary collection shaped by curiosity rather than decoration. A comfortable reading chair sits beside the window, inviting long afternoons spent with a good book while Paris quietly continues its rhythm beyond the glass. Scattered throughout the shelves and display cabinets are countless objects whose greatest worth cannot be measured by auctions or appraisals. Delicate porcelain inherited from grandparents, bronze sculptures acquired during memorable travels, antique clocks that have marked family milestones, and handwritten letters carefully preserved inside elegant boxes all contribute to the apartment's emotional richness. These treasured possessions remind us that true luxury often comes not from rarity alone, but from the stories, relationships, and memories attached to every carefully preserved object. The dining room carries the same sense of timeless elegance while introducing an atmosphere of joyful hospitality. A long antique dining table occupies the center beneath an exquisite crystal chandelier, surrounded by beautifully carved chairs polished through generations of family celebrations. Fine porcelain, gleaming silverware, and embroidered linen quietly await future gatherings, reflecting traditions that continue to unite the family. Here, architecture and interior design become the graceful backdrop for conversations, laughter, and meaningful moments shared around the table. Unlike grand kitchens designed solely for visual impact, this charming Parisian kitchen reflects the gentle evolution of everyday living. Original cabinetry has been lovingly restored rather than replaced, while natural stone countertops reveal decades of careful use. Copper cookware hangs proudly above a traditional range, accompanied by handcrafted ceramic bowls and woven baskets filled with fresh ingredients from local markets. The room feels wonderfully authentic, demonstrating that preserving history never requires sacrificing comfort, practicality, or the simple pleasures of preparing meals together. As we pause to admire these remarkable living spaces, one truth becomes increasingly clear. Nothing inside this apartment appears staged or artificially perfected. Every room feels naturally complete because it has been shaped gradually through the passage of time rather than through a single renovation. The harmony between architecture, furniture, artwork, books, and family heirlooms creates something that cannot easily be replicated. This is not merely an interior designed to impress visitors. It is a living legacy where beauty has quietly grown with every generation, leaving behind an atmosphere that feels both timeless and deeply human. Moving beyond the public spaces, we enter the primary bedroom, where elegance gives way to quiet intimacy. Every detail encourages rest without sacrificing refinement. A beautifully carved antique bed dressed in soft linen stands beneath an ornate plaster ceiling, while vintage bedside tables display carefully chosen books, framed family photographs, and delicate porcelain lamps. Gentle morning light filters through embroidered curtains, creating a peaceful atmosphere that has welcomed countless mornings for generations, reminding us that true luxury is often found in simplicity and comfort. Unlike rooms decorated to follow temporary trends, this bedroom reflects a lifetime of thoughtful additions. A hand-embroidered quilt passed down from a grandmother rests gracefully across the bed, while a weathered writing desk still holds neatly arranged letters and treasured keepsakes. An antique wardrobe bears the subtle marks of decades of careful use, its polished wood revealing a rich patina that only time can create. Together, these personal belongings transform the room into a quiet portrait of family history, where every object carries memories that continue to enrich daily life. Across the hallway, the guest bedroom welcomes visitors with the same warmth and authenticity. Rather than serving as a rarely used display room, it feels genuinely inviting, filled with graceful antique furnishings that have offered comfort to friends and relatives over many decades. Fresh flowers rest beside a marble fireplace, while vintage artwork and carefully folded linens reflect the family's enduring tradition of generous hospitality. Every guest becomes part of the apartment's continuing story, adding another chapter to its remarkable legacy. Even the bathroom reflects the apartment's remarkable commitment to preservation. Original marble surfaces, polished brass fixtures, and beautifully crafted mirrors remain respectfully maintained alongside discreet modern comforts. Soft white towels, fragrant soaps, and natural daylight create an atmosphere reminiscent of an elegant boutique hotel while preserving the room's historic character. The careful balance between restoration and functionality demonstrates that heritage interiors can continue serving modern life without losing the craftsmanship that defines their enduring beauty. As we slowly revisit the apartment, it becomes clear that its greatest beauty lies within the smallest details. Intricately carved door handles polished by generations of hands, original parquet floors gently worn by countless footsteps, decorative ceiling roses framing crystal chandeliers, and brass keys resting beside antique locks all quietly contribute to the home's remarkable character. These seemingly ordinary elements become extraordinary because they have survived not through chance, but through decades of thoughtful care and profound respect for craftsmanship. Although deeply rooted in history, this apartment has never become frozen in the past. Fresh flowers continue to brighten antique tables, contemporary art books join centuries-old volumes in the library, and family photographs quietly expand with every new generation. Children still laugh in rooms once occupied by their grandparents, while traditions continue to evolve naturally. Rather than preserving history behind velvet ropes, the family has chosen to keep their heritage alive through everyday living, allowing the apartment to grow without ever forgetting where it began. What makes this Paris apartment truly unforgettable extends far beyond its remarkable architecture or extraordinary collection of antiques. Its greatest achievement is preserving something impossible to purchase: continuity. Every room reminds us that meaningful homes are created over time through patience, shared experiences, thoughtful stewardship, and genuine love for the people who came before us. This apartment teaches us that interior design reaches its highest expression when beauty becomes inseparable from memory, craftsmanship, and the quiet rhythm of everyday life. As our journey comes to an end, we leave this extraordinary Paris apartment with far more than inspiration for beautiful interiors. We leave with a deeper appreciation for homes that honor the passage of time, celebrate family heritage, and preserve craftsmanship with quiet dignity. Behind its elegant doors, every generation has contributed something meaningful, whether a treasured painting, a carefully restored piece of furniture, a beloved book, or simply the memories created within these timeless rooms. Together, they have shaped far more than a beautiful apartment. They have created a living legacy where history is not simply remembered but lovingly lived every single day. Perhaps that is the true essence of Parisian living, not chasing perfection, but cherishing beauty that grows richer with every passing generation.